Welcome to Kitchen Table Conversations. I'm Dr. J, and we're here today to talk about mothering the mother. I have two beautiful uh, melanated women with me today, and we're going to sit here and we're going to chit chat about what it takes to mother a mother. It's not an easy thing. The version of motherhood don't always get applause. The version of motherhood is that you're strong, that you're fearless, that nothing hurts you, that you lifting cars off of kids and all that stuff, which is true. But what we don't talk about is when we need to be mothered, when we need to be cared for, when we need to be thought of, when we need to say, go sit down somewhere, get you a break. That don't always happen. And so sometimes we have to make sure we set those boundaries so that it can happen, right? Yep. So today I want you ladies to tell me your name, how many children you have and their ages, your career, and why this topic.
Okay, so I'll go first. So my name is Victoria. I have one son. He's 14. He'll be 15 this year. I'm a serial entrepreneur, so I'm passionate about entrepreneurship. And then this topic because I feel like it's important and it's often underrated, like you said, that we don't have caregivers for ourselves, and oftentimes we burn ourselves out, unfortunately. So it's extremely important. So thank you for doing.
You're welcome. Welcome.
I'm Kendall Kennedy, mom of three, almost 25, as she reminded me, almost 21, and be 12. So, two boys and a girl. I am a project manager by day. I have a nonprofit called We Can See You that supports women who care for others in all fashions. That looks like caring for children, parents, clients, customer. We serve them and play many roles. So we just look to support an hour other and let them know that they're not alone, create community and connect. Uh, I'm also working on the startup, check on my loved one to have the subscription service to be able to check on somebody's senior or disabled adult parent, but they can't be there if they're in a long-term situation, living by themselves, rehab, or nursing homes, just to be able to provide that connection, again, to get somebody really when they can't lay out and officers be able to lay as and they cab call just so you can see somebody and know how you equal doing right adventure. They sit 50 or far away.
Kendall, tell us where they can find your information on social media.
My nonprofit is We Can See You, so WECANCU.org. Um, and I'm on LinkedIn under Kimball Kennedy.
Thank you. Victoria, tell us the same thing where people can find you if they're looking to on social media.
Okay. DoubleTakeBodyStudio.com is the Body Contour website. And then for TikTok, Empowered by Victoria.
Okay, y'all follow these ladies, right? So I want to talk about mental health and the invisible load. Why do mothers struggle to ask for help?
I feel like because they look at us like we have all the answers. And so when we take that role over, especially as a mom, it's like it's important that we do have cancers, and so like we don't reach out as often as we should. Mm-hmm. And so it really sucks.
It does. It does.
Sometimes I feel like it's programmed. Sometimes I feel like that's what you were raised, or the examples you were seeing, or that women were supposed to be all, do all. And sometimes, bro, feeling sheets, or I'm the oldest. I'm the oldest, so it was the responsibility is already there. Then I'm the responsible cousin, friend, and I think it was just that it crazy. And it's a years for me to realize that I didn't have to do anything to be. But I think it's sad. Some of us just have it, and other people see it and are drawn to it, and sometimes we just take it all and don't act or resist or try to do anything, but it's something we can't, and we just do.
Until we can't do it no more. Until we hurt, until we sick, until we just have to be knocked off our feet to say, I need help, right? How does guilt show up in mental health conversation?
How good so I think they feel guilty, but we can do something to hurt our body sometimes. especially when, oh, I could have made the deal that easier. Oh, I could have been there. Oh, I should have been there. But you couldn't, and then we still feel bad for it. Oh. And we shouldn't, but we do. I don't.
It's a conditioning.
Yeah, that sounds just like this
We're-
programming.
We're conditioned to sacrificially give of ourselves and not expect anything back.
And you can't pour from an empty cup.
Nothing, nothing, right? And then we transcend that into intimate relationships where we're just so busy being the I can be it all, I can do it all. I don't, this commercial used to be on, I can bring home the bacon, I can fry it up in the pan, and he never. I want to burn that commercial because I walked around with a Superwoman cape on. I didn't know it was on me, but I had this cape on, like you said. I'm the oldest. I'm the one that can do everything. I'm the one that can cheat. I'm the one that just gets stuff done. And so because I do it, people can keep expecting me to do it. So I had don't call me strong by so much. So I'm burned. I had to burn the cape to prevent me from keep putting it on. You see a fire, and what do? We run to put out the fire.
It may not even be our fire.
Come on.
9 times out of 10, it's
It's
somebody
not
else's
even
fire.
Yeah. And then you wonder why they keep coming to you because they know you got the water to put the fire out.
Every time, siblings, kids.
It's like feeding a stray cat. You start
Yeah.
feeding it,
And
they
all
keep
start
coming
and then they
back.
come
Yeah.
friend.
Mama drama, baby drama, all kind of drama. And then you have
Yeah.
to say, why am I stressed out? Okay, I need to set some boundaries. Can you do?
It's hard.
And
And
it's
your impact. It's like it's hard
to set those boundaries.
to do anything but help others.
Yep. But I'm gonna tell you something. 40 kind of woke me up. It's like a veil came off. In my 30s, I was this, that. When I turned 40, and the closer I got to 50, I was like, come on now, I'm tired. No. What? No. And then when I was 50, I said, no.
You have to. And I feel like for me, it happened in my 30s. And maybe because I started young when I had my son. I had him when I was 18. So I had to grow up fast and take on all those responsibilities and everything. So finally in my 30s, I'm like, I need to have boundaries. Like, I'm not getting this anymore.
No.
Again, I'm burnt out with other people's problems.
And-
Home.
The first time you say no, it's like, no. And then after a while,
Once
it's
you
like,
get comfortable. No.
it's a sentence.
Yep.
No and period. No and exclamation point. No and leave me alone.
No, I don't owe you an explanation.
No with no explanation.
Yes. Mental health. So, do you ladies feel it's important to have, to nurture or to take care of your mental health?
Extreme. You have to, because again, you can't pour from that empty cup. So whatever that looks for you as far as like self-care, it's different for everybody. It could be journaling, it could be walking, it could be just talking to a friend, taking yourself out to eat. Whatever that looks like to you, you have to make sure that you do it at least once a week if you can. And again, it doesn't have to be anything luxurious, expensive, but do something where you're just sitting with yourself and being present. Is it important?
I has a podcast. I'm overwhelmed. Now was I'm like a first teaching.
The whole season is about self-care and caring for ourselves. We can rest.
Yes.
Just and understanding that we're good for so much more than we do for others. It's okay to say no. As you would say, everybody burden ain't on a burden. It's not our load that we carry so much. It's okay to unpack it and walk away. We don't want to be badly.
That is my Erica Badu bag. Yeah, you gonna hurt yourself carrying around all that stuff like that. And we pick up spreading them, cutting them, on them, and them. And we got 15 backpacks on our back. We got shackles around our legs. And we wondering why we can't breathe. Our hair falling out.
Yep.
Can't sleep.
Look crazy.
Looking cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Looking like what you been through.
Inches scratching all day long. I'm about tired of that. So what is one sign your body gives when it's feeling overwhelmed?
I think I sleep. It's just like I need to sleep, and I start getting tired. or can't get out of bed, or all I want to do is sleep.
True for you too.
For me, sleep, and then I start to get a cold.
Okay.
So my immune system starts there.
Mhm. For me, I get this tingling sensation in my shoulder, like if I move my head this way, it's like an electric shock. It's my body is telling me I am full of whatever, and I need to. So I try and go for massages to do that. And when you an entrepreneur, the crown is heavy.
All the time.
So it's never like, wow, I'm gonna take vacation, but I gotta make sure things are set if I'm on vacation. So sometimes that's how my body lets me know you doing too much. To sit down.
Yep. And I think my body got to the point where it's like, I'm gonna shut down if you don't. And I'm
And it
gonna
will.
make you be still.
Remember that your mama tell you, sit down. Now sit down over there.
I mean, you still moving all over the place. Now listen.
Right, and your body telling you.
Yeah.
So the next topic, burnout when strong becomes exhausted. It's not being just tired. It's being totally depleted when you burned out, right? What does burnout cost you?
Opportunity,
That's a good one.
Peace of mind.
That too.
relationship,
Yes.
time. That's the big.
I was about to say time.
That you can't get back.
You can't get back money.
That too.
It doesn't cost you time.
So that's why it's important to take care of yourself in the process so we don't get to that point.
Being proactive.
Yep.
That's all we need no money. I'm gonna tell you.
Well, no, and they
Not in today's
Too much
world.
money.
Right.
Everything takes this.
Eh, girl, let's.
that's a different time.
I had to learn that my peace is priceless, and that's always that's in it. Yes, price that, but I had to put a price on my E, so that I wasn't on.
So I budget my massages. I budget getting my feet and nails done.
You have to.
I budget my hair,
Cause you,
I-
having you.
and it's on my calendar.
Yeah.
I want that.
What myths about strong women had to be dismantled for you?
And they burn that cape was a bit of a.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't have to do it all. We're not made to do it all.
It's okay to ask for help.
Yep.
That's hard.
It's okay.
Having a good sister circle, always. People you can depend on, people you can call on.
Yeah.
You know, and I need somebody to listen to me. I'm a mental health specialist, and I listen to people all day long. And so sometimes you just need somebody to hear. You just need to be heard.
I heard Dr. Jones say that I wanted her retreat, but knowing that it's okay, he's outgrown maybe people, situations, maybe a circle, maybe you've outgrown that, and it's okay, and you would still have that innate for, and it's okay to require a knee circle the way you go and not the way you build.
That's good.
I think Shanika said that. Dr. Shanika.
Dr. Shaniqua Jones.
said it was when she said that I had to sit with that for a while. Not in that moment, even when I got home later to reflect. But sometimes I feel like there's a process delay, and sometimes they hit you when it hits you, and sometimes it's later when you actually allow yourself to get deeper. And they leave me, and I realized that what I need now don't look like what I needed a year ago. Sometimes even 6 months ago. It depended on those unique experiences, circumstances. Once I became a caregiver for my dad, once I being different, I needed something different because other people couldn't relate. My friends didn't immediately have the parent that they had me care for, or you don't have the kid, and some of the grown kids that I thought I was done at 18. But I didn't know that it's a lie. They ain't grown at 18. They ain't ready. I didn't know that.
That was episode number 2 that he talked about.
No,
Parenting
no,
adult children.
So it being okay with knowing that it's okay to outgrow those and embrace more, and then new friends can be good.
Yes.
I had to let go of that. No new friends.
No new friends when you get to a
Yes.
certain age.
I was clean up.
No new friends.
And now
You can't bring, the same people with you.
What did you do? What look did you give him? No. And then you was like, oh, I think Hello. Hello. Welcome.
Well, for every season of your life, it's different people. Everybody's mentors.
It is. It is.
So
And
don't
being
have
a
to live it. I understand that.
Yeah.
that there's some people are in your life for a season.
and a
that's it.
reason.
Mhm.
And being okay and not chasing people down to be part of your circle. And I also realized there's different layers to my circle. There's the close circle for people who get in close. There's that medium circle, and then there's that other circle.
Like the
Don't
Olympics,
mean
yeah, Olympics.
right. It don't mean that we not cool, but we don't need to be that cool all the time. All
Where you know
my-
my business and all my personal stuff, stay on the outskirts. They still there.
they still there.
They
And we go to do stuff together. Might got lunch or something, but they not that ones that will call me and like, girl, what's going on? You acting something ain't right.
Call you out.
Everybody might gonna hold you accountable. Some
Nope.
people you just tell about your day, some you can tell about a business idea, some you can tell about some related.
Exactly.
Cause everybody don't receive that.
The same. And not everybody's in that same season as you, so they can't.
just can't relate.
Different categories. I looked at my mom and her friends when they were when I was growing up, and the relationship they had, and then I grew up with my own relationship, and then I watched other people's relationship, and like you said, each stage of your life requires a different type of support. Right? Were you praised for overfunctioning?
I feel like we grow up knowing as black women, we're told we have to work harder, do more
In order to be recognized less, paid less, and not even given the same experiences and opportunities, but we're constantly doing more.
We run circles around most folks. We can laugh them about a good 3 times, and before they even start rebuilding.
And still don't give credit. Get the credit that we need.
So what did we do? We became what? Entrepreneurs. We decided to build our own. I decided after being in corporate America for many, many years, making good money and traveling, that I hated it. Like, hated corporate America. But that at 16, 17, when my mother took me downtown, I'm like, I want to just go. You see that woman walking in the hills and that briefcase? I want that.
Yep.
I want that.
Yep.
I got it. And was like,
There's no.
I don't want this no more.
No.
I said, because they tripping no matter what
How
I do
hard.
or how hard I work, I never meet the goal that they say I need to meet to
Yep.
obtain the stuff they.
They keep raising the bar. You don't get paid the same.
Then you training and the person that got the promotion over you.
Yep.
He's smooth dukes now.
No. So I'm glad that I was transitioned out of corporate America, and then I went into education and met some situations. Corporate America is sharks, right? I got an education and found out these were guppies trying to eat sharks. I'm like, y'all guppies, go sit down, right? But I use that as a platform to help me build my private practice, right? To get educated, to do what I needed to do. But I realized rest was needed, or my body was going to resist what was going on. And I would not be able to function at the level I'm learning to choose. Like when I was in the doc program, I knew I could write my paper. I could write a paper for 3 hours straight. After that, I needed a break. I couldn't do past 3 hours.
Yeah.
Right? And so where, as you get mature, where rest needs to be inputted into your schedule. I even take naps when I can.
Oh, I got those T-shirts that say "Napping is my superpower," and
Baby.
naps will set you free.
They're essential.
They are. It is no longer an option. It is
Free
a requirement.
indeed. You after you take a nap, you be like, oh yeah, hey, what's
Back
going
changing
on?
the-
Right. So when we talk about rest, what does that look like for you? And we talk about naps. What else do you do for rest?
Just taking a moment again to sit in my thoughts.
Journaling is something that I do during my rested time, reading the Bible, different things like that.
Again, where I can just sit. It's not all this noise around me. It's not mom. I need your help. It's not you know, my client said, okay, you know, I need to book an appointment because I got a trip in 2 weeks. It's just me just sitting with myself and my thoughts and really self-reflecting on where I'm at today, who I can bring along with me in my circle and my journey, and then all the lessons learned.
I think for me, rest was like, how about on a mad day? Because there's always 10 things I need to do. Maybe 3 I'm going to get to. Rest for me actually is just like write as things say. You say journaling for me is list making. Okay. And I make a list daily of what I want to do. Sometimes it's writing, because you know that they're the things that happen in your writing, you actually write stuff down. And I'm learning to write white paper, blue pen. That has been life changing. And somebody shared that one with me. I said, oh. Sometimes I just have to do my note app. I have a daily list of one that said making your list, writing my vision, making it plain, lay it out there, and read. You know, breathwork app, but taking a moment, because sometimes I go to reset myself. And even in the mix of whatever, so sometimes I do need that rest. It's like you need your days. And slowing my mind.
Is that something you ladies do first thing in the morning?
I try. I read a very tree as schedule. I'm one of them neurodivergent people in the ADHD is. And I've had to learn in the last few years, if I don't create a schedule and create the habits that you team,
Something will get best.
likes. And I'm getting more to the older I get, like you said, Dr. Brand, the older I get is what can I control? And I can create those routines. I was at the 3:30 and I pray. Me and the Lord got a meeting time. Can we get on it 3:30 every morning? I'm up praying, meditating. Then I write all this for the day. Then I go to the gym, and that I need that.
I need routine, but sometimes I need no routine.
Weekend, I can.
Weekends or vacations, I have to get my mind like I read my scripture, I listen to my gospel music. If my mind is not right, which is the largest muscle on don't buy. If this is not right, none of this functions. And I am a personality. I do have a schedule, and I stick to that schedule. If I write it down, I won't forget it. But that white paper and blue pen, I'm gonna take that and girl. That's a good one. How can rest disrupt generational trauma?
Ooh. I think a lot of us didn't see some of your relatives and some of your people rest.
They were always moved that. I saw my daddy sit down, leave this job, and go do and deal with it to start to check on his rental property. That time I seen him, time for me to go to bed. I seen him go in the bathroom, shower, and then go to bed, and he was right back at it. I didn't see people rest. And America doesn't teach us to rest.
No.
The school system is set up for us to be there 8 hours because they're training workers and not thinkers. We're not
That's
trained
good.
about rest. When you go to Mexico, siestas are a thing. When you go travel in other countries,
You see how slow they the pace in. You
Yes.
see how slow everybody's going.
and it's just like, oh, I can get a lot done. Like, 'cause they move slow. No, we're programmed.
Yep.
Yep. Everybody else is moving slower, and the quality of life, and that's why everybody want to retire elsewhere. It's slowed down when you get out of here. But I didn't see people rest up. So I didn't think I was entitled to it or deserved
Okay.
until I have reprogrammed.
You had a revelation.
And that's very true. It's like you said with your dad. My dad was the same way, just constantly working, coming home, going to work. And it's like during that, you miss the time out with your kids. You miss those events. You miss those sporting engagements and things like that. So I know I had to break that because it's like, for my son, I want to be there for him. And again, I had him at a young age. So it's like now I need to be an example of things that you can overcome.
Yep.
You know, and so in order to do that, you have to be present. So that's how I felt.
And then the trauma of being the slavery trauma that our people had to work. I'm reading this book, It Didn't Begin With You, and it's talking about the generational trauma. How our body is reacting to trauma that happened 3 and 4 generations ago. And we don't even know it. So my goal is going to be to go deeper into that as a therapist to help people to think about that. I think about my grandmother parents died on my mom's side when she was a young woman, so she was without parents. That's trauma. My mother's father died when she was 13. That's trauma. My dad died when I was 13. That's trauma. And it keeps,
It's like
but I crave, Lord, not one of my children would lose their fathers at 14. Not one. And not one. Not my grandkids, right? To break that cycle of trauma. How do we schedule? So let's give these people some tools. How do we schedule rest?
I love that you said earlier about how you schedule your self-care appointments.
Yes.
You schedule and you put it in your.
It's in my calendar.
I know.
So for me, because I schedule every day, like down to every 30 minutes of my day. So literally I have to put in there like between this period and this period I'm going to sit, or this period and this period I'm going to take a nap. In order for it to successfully get done. Because if I just think about it, then it's like, okay, no, I gotta do this. Now I gotta do this. So just being intentional about your time.
You have to be it therapy, Sabbath or sacred rest days, vacation, boundaries with family.
Say that again.
I think accountability again.
Yep.
Because if you don't, it's a lot we're supposed to do, but do we do it?
No.
And I think if you had somebody holding you accountable, one is in friends, one your Olympic circles.
Yes.
Somebody needs to hold you accountable. What did you do? Pick it up, or when are you making sure you hold those appointments and you have somebody that can hold that space of you to hold you accountable. I think that's important. I'm gonna do a lot. What did I do, me?
For me.
And what did I cancel? Probably saying that was
Yes.
not me because somebody else had to be to me. So I think writing it down or scheduling it, but that accountability is and like you said, those therapy appointments.
Yes.
That I'd be so excited to take my clothes off and roll my feet under them covers for that massage therapy appointment. I could win a medal how fast I strip down my clothes, get under that table.
And then I have to tell myself, shut up and stop thinking. Just take the massage, enjoy the massage. Can you shut your brain off? I tell myself,
So
go
hard.
shut your brain off. You gonna lay here, and and every time I try, it try to
A
shut
little
up.
thought try to
Right.
creep in. Like, did I do that?
Right.
I need to do that when I leave. You start
I
making
had
a
to
list
listen.
in your head.
Laying there like,
Who does that?
soon as I leave.
When somebody massaging the knot out your neck, and then my therapist go, "Are you relaxing?"
I'm trying.
I didn't plan dinner tomorrow. Did I pick up the dog food? What time is my pickup order? I'm
So
working on that.
This year I did something different. This year when the year came in, I made travel arrangements with my husband. I'm making travel arrangements with friends, and I'm trying to get some travel arrangements on the books with them. Because every year me and my husband we do something either for our birthdays or our anniversaries. We go out of town. But I'm trying to be intentional about spending time with the family and my grandkids. Want to make those memories with
Yep.
them, right? But then I also want to have time with the girls.
Yeah.
Well, ain't nobody but us.
Yep. Just laughing.
I'm working on that one.
Giggling. A good giggle will take you a long way, baby.
It really will. And traveling is a great place to do it.
It is. I
I'm
do
working
too.
on my next girls trip trying to see if we can go to Ghana or do one of those retire.
Oh God, see, I want to go to Africa too.
Me too.
I don't know if it's gonna be. I think it would be a mission trip for me. I really want to help over in Ghana. So another one that I've learned to do with the staff that I have now, I'm so grateful for, is delegating.
Oh, that's a blessing. Like the blessing and delegate.
I
It's
struggle
that
with
you're
that.
free.
I struggle.
Cause can't nobody do it like me.
No.
Because
And
it's
if I
asking
come-
for help, and
Yeah.
you don't want to do that. And then it's allowing people the space to do it the way they gonna do it. And then that's so hard for me because it's like you're doing it too slow, like it, and trying not to micromanage it. That
Releasing the perfectionism.
is hard. Yeah.
And your business is your baby. Your business is your baby. So I say, Lord, send me. I learned to say, Lord, send me who I need, and He always, as of right now today, send me just what I need, right? And praying about, is this the right person? Is this, because when it's your baby got to be taken care of, right?
Well,
engagement moments. What would change if in your life if you believe you deserve the rest? Or what kind of support do you need right now?
For me, I think the support that I need, is just building my brands and my business.
Okay.
My Body Can Turn business has been around. It'll be 6 years in April. Yes. So just building that baby and expanding that. But for my life coaching business, under that, I have my Women Empowerment podcast that I started. And I love helping women feel seen, heard, things that are taken away from us, and just providing that platform that, like I was telling you, that I wanted someone else to provide, but God told me, like, no, Victoria, this is your job, your mission. You're going to use your story and get your word out and help other people do the same. So with that podcast, like, I have people come in there talking about motherhood, talking about entrepreneurship, talking about how to survive after a divorce, anything like that to help you heal. And then because you don't know, a lot of people suffer in silence.
Yes.
You know, mental health.
Yes.
So just having that platform where other people can just accidentally click on it, purposely click on it, be like, you know what, this person relates to me. Let me try whatever they try, whether it's therapy or journaling or whatever. So just support my businesses and just pushing that brand out is really important to me right now.
Good.
Definitely the same. But I think it's also boundaries with myself. I can't solve everything at once, and just prioritizing a few things and not trying to be a jack of all trades, dancing none, but just let me do a few things well. And being able to ask for help and allow, I need this support system you got in here, you before, and
Thank you.
I understand myself more because I've been doing it for trying to do the work. I can vision, I can strategize, but I didn't do basic.
Yes.
Because a lot of my business ideas may be great, and other people, you absolutely have to do that. But once it comes to getting in the reads, and that's where it boosts. That's where it goes.
On the ground.
Yeah.
That is what I felt that I else and the apps can be real, like you said, everything with that control and allow others to help me search and do the work that I know I'm supposed to be. Like you said, the work out.
So I'm gonna say Iris Patterson at Chicago Integrated Health. This is the spot we're in is Chicago Integrated Health. She has blessed me to assist me with this. Dr. Shanitra Jones, who is phenomenal in all that she does. My whole staff, my other right hand, Naomi, who if it wasn't for her and all the stuff that she does, helps me to do what I need to do. And we met 7 years ago, never knowing that we would be working like this together, so closely together. Summer Lee, I'm not gonna mess up her last name, so I'm gonna just say Summer Lee. And she, I met her at tutoring. Nikayla Jenkins Blackhawk, my son Christian Edwards, Isa, and Jesse. This team is awesome. So being able to delegate that to them, that I don't have to be behind the camera. I can do what I'm doing because I know the camera is handled. I don't have to do the other stuff because God has blessed me with the support system I need, right? And like you need that. You cannot do. We're not an island all alone. You need help.
Yep.
And whatever that help looks like, right? So I want to ask you ladies this. To mother myself, I had to
I will say create boundaries,
okay. And that looks like what?
telling people no,
Mm-hmm.
not being, not over explaining my no. The answer is no, because I have to take care of my mental health, and whether it's me, Caleb, the business, whatever. Just really being firm on those boundaries.
Okay. How do you do with boundaries at work when it comes to your staff?
So right now with my businesses, it's just me.
Okay.
And I take that back. With Double Take Body Studio, I do have my business partner. So we're both owners.
Okay.
So we both, split the
Responsibility.
responsibilities.
Mhm.
But as far as like clients, I used to be able to, or I used to take clients up until like 10 o'clock at night, answer on the phone, you know, because again, a lot of people want quick fixes. I got a trip, my wedding's in 2 weeks. I need my body to look like this. But shutting off that phone and being intentional. When I'm home, it's my peaceful time. I'm not booking any appointments. I'll handle whatever I need to handle during business hours the next day.
Okay.
So having boundaries that way.
And have you had to tell clients that's the one not gonna work for you? I know
You have to be transparent with people because I don't want to take anybody's money. I gotta, you know, I have a business, so I'm here to provide services. But if you trying to look like Beyonce and you know what I'm saying?
Right,
You
be
three-
honest,
I
be real.
can't help you right now.
Right.
And then with my business, you have to put the work in as well. So you have to be held accountable for drinking water, you know, working out, eating healthy, different things like that. So no, you have to have transparent conversations for sure.
And then because they'll come back and blame you.
Yeah, write a bad Google review and it's like I don't work too hard. No.
So it's even setting boundaries with clients.
Yeah, definitely.
How do you set boundaries with your son?
I love my Caleb. Telling him no when it's necessary, letting him know that, you know, mom is here because I am a single mom. Mom is here, but I also have to take care of my mental health too. So I can run you around, do whatever activities. I want you to be great, have the opportunities that I didn't have, but at the end of the day, like, you can't run. We're back at Caleb, you know, so just letting him have those conversations. Like,
Was it easy for him to accept those boundaries? Did you always know?
I can't, with a teenager, I can't really say anything is easy because he definitely be giving me pushback on a lot of different things. But as long as I stand firm, especially raising a young man in society, you have to stand firm on what you say.
Right. As a black man out here, you say what you mean what you say. You stand on it.
You have to.
You have to, and you can't let people waver you on what you know to be right.
No. And I feel like the things that I've instilled and shown him has helped him in his high school career, just in general, just being vocal and just setting boundaries for himself and not letting anybody tell him where he sees so.
Is it, you find it challenging being a mom of a young black man?
Yeah, absolutely. Because you have to have conversations again with police brutality and different things like that earlier than what you want to have. And then in the area that we live is predominantly white, so again, it's just conversations that you don't want to have, but you have to ensure his safety, and so he's keeping his head on the swivel and recognizing, like, you know, this person, they act like they're your friend, but they did something a little funny, or, you know, just recognizing and just getting aware.
You can't the very day you
Yeah.
That not at all. You can't always react.
Thank you.
I think for me, it was more around kind of reframing and reflection and understanding the whole cycle of identity. I can't expect a different outcome. It's like doing the same thing. Just sit and realizing, what's the fuck? I think, Brianna, what the mountain is ye, you know? That one, that I'm a huge Renee Rare.
Okay.
Love using her. I was realizing that I'm part of our problem, and that's okay. But also where my presence and our power comes from is in like the resilience and it build in my passion. But I have to stop doing things because I'm allowing people to do things to me. I'm allowing people to bring the burden, bring the issue, cause just because I can fix it, it don't always it can fix it. Somebody else can fix it. It don't have to be me, I don't have to. So it was really bad. Reclaiming on that around everything, all I knew, I knew what we doing. Like you said, the trauma that other people, the behaviors, my lens on looking at things, and understanding just how deeply ingrained when you talk about trauma. Just understanding how deeply your beliefs become your causes, become your actual little actions, become an NPC or and just always you reprogram that like step ones. And that's hard.
Reprogramming is hard. That cognitive piece to shift. Growing up, people told me I was this, people told me I was that. Oh, and they would tell me my sisters were like your complexion.
And they would say, "Oh, your sisters. Oh, they so cute." And they would look at me and go, "You smart." Me. At 7, I want to be cute too.
And then over time, you don't realize how you carry that with you throughout your life.
Or the comment for a dark skinned person.
For a dark-skinned girl.
When they add that in.
And then I was always thick.
Getting on for a big girl. Yep.
Thick is in now. It wasn't in when I was growing up. So I was made to feel bad about certain things, aspects, attributes about me until I got older and figured out who I was. And as we keep evolving, to mother myself, I had to learn to be me no matter what. I could not allow people to change who I was, right? And I found myself, and I learned this as a therapist, I found myself being incongruent, meaning I wasn't fitting. I had this person, then I had this person. And these two people are the same people, and I was starting to be schizophrenic because I wasn't being the true me. Because I had to be corporate, or I had to be the mom, or I had to be. I said, you know what? Let me just be me. Y'all finna get it. All
You either accept it or you don't.
and being okay then if they don't.
Yep.
The word of God say, dust your feet. Dust the sand off your feet if they don't receive your peace. And move on.
I'm about to keep moving.
And I don't want to be like Lot's wife, turn around and turn into
It's
a salt.
Yep.
So I ain't turning around looking at
We
nothing no
moving
more.
forward on.
Right? We're moving forward on. So, I want you ladies to repeat after me.
Yes, sir.
I deserve care.
I deserve care.
Y'all got to say it like y'all mean it.
That's right.
I deserve care.
I deserve care.
My exhaustion is not my identity.
My exhaustion is not my identity.
Rest is not weakness.
Rest is not weakness.
I can mother my children without abandoning myself. Drop the mic.
Mother. I can mother my children without abandoning myself.
Did y'all hear that? We can mother our children without abandoning ourselves. If we're not strong, then our children and our families are not strong, right? And not negating what our brethren do, but I'm talking about the sisterhood right now.
Yep.
You think about the light poles in Chicago. They are bent to bend. They are made to bend because if they don't, they break. And sometimes, ladies, we got to learn, Riches. Sway. Just sway a little bit, right? Just sway a little bit. I got in a hammock on a cruise. That hammock put me to sleep.
Yep.
I ain't
Sway.
I
Just
got
a little
3.
bit.
The first time I got in somebody's, I went home and immediately bought myself.
I'm gonna have one this summer.
I bought myself
I'm-
the darn kids was in mine,
That's
so I,
not-
I went and bought another one.
Don't
Because
get
don't
this
get
one.
Don't get it. This one is
Yep.
mine.
mad.
That sway, baby, on that boat. I was like, ooh, who was that? Was that me?
Woke yourself
Well-
up snoring.
So, mothering the mother is very important. And I hope this conversation today with these beautiful women has helped you understand that it's important for that. So what we need you to do is subscribe, to like, to share, to comment. Give us some comments. I'm going to be building a journal on this discussion. So if you're interested in the journal, please leave that in the comment and we'll make sure you get a copy of the journal that's going to go along with this. Thank you, ladies, for sitting at the table. And thank you for leaving it at the table for Kitchen Table Conversations. We're out. Peace. Hello to the mothers mothering the mother. It has to be hard sometimes, always being strong, always being selfless, always giving and feeling like you yourself are not getting what you need. Mother's love is here, and this episode today was all about you getting mothered, right? Getting some of the stuff that you need, understanding that there's tools out there and that you need a village, you need a family. At Mother's Love, we believe that healing mothers heals a family. And if we can heal a family, we can heal a community. If we can heal a community, we got power. So come on, y'all. get mothered. Peace.